Hello, my name is Dr. Laura Sorg. I am proud to serve as the Medical Director of the Ohio Department of Developmental Disabilities. Welcome to part 1 of our training on the impact of physical restraints. Today we are going to start with the definition of physical restraints and their use under the law. Then we will discuss the history of restraints in the developmental disability community to give you a better understanding of where we have been and where we are going. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, or CMS, defines a physical restraint as any manual method, physical or mechanical device, equipment, or material that meets all of the following criteria: is attached or adjacent to the resident's body, cannot be removed easily by the resident, and restricts the resident's freedom of movement or normal access to his or her body. Removes easily means that the manual method, physical or mechanical device, equipment, or material can be removed intentionally by the resident in the same manner as it was applied by the staff. CMS defines a medical symptom as an indication or characteristic of a physical or psychological condition. In the interpretive guidance for surveyors, they note that a medical symptom in and of itself cannot be the sole reason for the use of a restraint. A restraint should only be used if there is an immediate concern for the health and safety of the person or others. Physical restraints have often been used as an intervention to prevent falls, manage wandering and/or uncharacteristic behaviors, or to prevent tampering with medical devices such as feeding tubes or bladder catheters. However, research has shown that restraints do not prevent falls, and that when falls occur while the person is restrained are more likely to result in serious injury. In addition, physical restraint use can have negative physical impacts, including physical deconditioning, declines in mobility, incontinence, and pressure injuries. Use of physical restraints can also have psychological impacts such as frustration, increased behavioral disturbances, anger, and fear. As recently as the 1970s and beyond, mechanical restraints were commonly used. Due to evolution of understanding the physical and psychological impact of restraints, Ohio DODD changed course. Ohio DODD believes in a path to positive intervention culture. This has been shown through multiple changes over the past 20+ years. On March 5, 2009, prone restraints were banned in Ohio because their use was determined to place people with disabilities at a high risk for serious injury and death. On January 1, 2015, the Behavioral Support Strategies Rule went into effect, emphasizing that restrictive measures are only to be used to keep people safe and that efforts should be directed at creating opportunities for people to exercise choice in matters that affect their daily lives. In more recent years, the Department of Developmental Disabilities partnered with the Ohio Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services to advance trauma-informed care, or TIC. TIC is an approach that explicitly acknowledges the role trauma plays in people's lives. By better understanding an individual's trauma timeline, we can serve them in the best way without restraints. Remember, beneath every behavior there is a feeling, beneath every feeling there is a need. Behavior is communication of what an individual needs. When we meet that need rather than focus on the behavior, we deal with the cause, not the symptom.